This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It is a 2005 Ford F250 crew cab short bed. It's a 6.0 turbo diesel. It's two-wheel drive. It's a Lariat. It has, let's see, 241,000 miles. It's on a clear title. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Dallas. When it got here, like we do with all our vehicles, we give it about a 2-hour inspection, driving inspection, measurements, put it in the air, take the wheels off, look at the undercarriage, check it out very, very thoroughly. Once we get all the information, we figure out what we're going to fix, what we're not going to fix. But if we don't fix something we know is wrong, we will at least tell you about it. Okay? So, what we have on this truck. Here's my little inspection right here. Let's see what we did with this truck. This one came in and had white smoke, which led us to the EGR cooler. So it has a brand new bulletproof EGR cooler. If you know anything about that subject, that's the best. And that deals with the EGR issue, which is the 6.0 issue, completely. It had a crack in the windshield, so it's got a new windshield. It got front and rear brake pads. Got an oil change and oil filter, obviously oil and filter. And it got new coolant. That's all part of doing the EGR. I'm going to walk around. I'm going to show you what's going on. No secrets here. Secrets are bad for our business. Whatever we know, we will tell you about. Whatever we can see, we will show you. My brother will do a video. I mean, not video. He'll do about 50 to 70 HD pictures. It has a little magnifying glass that you can click on and get really, really, really close in the pictures. You can see anything cosmetically. Please use that. The tires are pretty bad in this truck. They're 17s. They're 245. Let me see what they are. They are 245 LT 245. Let's see, 75 17s. If you're going to drive this thing home, if you're going to come to Tucson and drive it home, which is fine, I would recommend that you have tires ready to put on it here in Tucson. The way to do that is to go to discounttire.com. There's a Discount Tire about 2 miles from here. Tell them you're with Wheel Kinetics. They'll give you a little bit of a discount off the online prices. And then because you're paying over the phone, they will not charge you taxes. And we'll get it over there. We'll make sure the tires are on the truck before you get here, or before it ships out if you're shipping it. And then you don't have to deal with that. It does have a nice high rubber spare, which perhaps you could take one of the high rubber tires that are on it right now, higher rubber tires, make that a spare, and only buy 3 tires to match the one that's underneath it as a spare. That is what we do in the car business. Good looking truck. Door chips here. I mean, cosmetically, it's a really pretty truck. And now that we've done the EGR cooler, which is the deal, the 6.0 issue is handled. Doesn't mean something else isn't going to happen to it, but that is what they're known for, and that's been handled. All right, we're going to be looking for Ford stamps. There's one there. Let's see. It's hard to see, but you can see it right between my finger and thumb. There's a Ford stamp right there. You got to see these Ford stamps on the core support. There's one right there. There's one right there. You see those, that'll tell you that it hasn't been wrecked, or most likely hasn't been wrecked, because when they wreck them, they don't replace them with Ford parts. That's prohibitively expensive. So the front end hasn't been wrecked. Unless crazy people wrecked it. don't think they do that. I think the only people who replace front end parts on a wrecked vehicle with factory parts are people who wreck Lamborghinis. This is not a Lamborghini. There's your passenger front window, door locks. There's your heated seats, forward, back, full seat up, full seat down, rear seat cushion down and up, front seat cushion up and down. It's like we had a little bit of seat repair done here. I could tell that our mobile repair guy was here and did a little seat repair there, so there's probably a tear somewhere in here. He did a really nice job, but it was definitely repaired there. Nothing to report there. Got some nice mats, some leather mats. Nothing hiding under there. It's very important that we tell you everything we know. That way the truck will get to the right person. There's actually no upside in hiding these facts, because 500 or 600 people a day will see this truck, and someone will be just fine with its warts. Right? We don't need to cram the one person a day that sees it into it, which is what brick and mortar dealerships have to do. You know, 1 or 2 people on a good day will see the same vehicle, so they almost have to sell it to that person. We don't have to sell it to a person who doesn't fit the vehicle and doesn't understand the vehicle. So that's why we do what we do. It makes it work out real well. So the mirrors work fine. Heated seats, back, forward, up, down, tilt up, tilt down, tilt up, tilt down. I can see that our mobile repair guy was also in here. They always come separated on this seam here, and so we filled it and repaired it. There's your tilt wheel. That works fine. Today the air's working great. It's sunny Tucson. It's October, and it's nice and cool in here, and it's nice and hot outside still. We're going to get into the 80s here for a couple of weeks. All right, radio. All right, radio works fine. CD player. Try a different setting than the fan. That works fine. Cup holder. Trailer. Low. It's right there. Let's see. Overhead. We have a sunglass holder. We have a cubby up here. Move this seat forward. I'm feeling vertically challenged today. All right, tilt down. Here's your tow haul on and off. It's got a nice smooth idles. Very nice. All right, let me put it in reverse first. We have parking sensors. Let's test those. Make sure that they're functioning. Yes, they are. All right, let's go for a ride. Like I said, this is on a clear title. It is a theft recovery. We did an EGR. We did the heavy work that needs to be done on 6.0s is done. Doesn't mean it's not going to need something in the future, but the main concern of all concerns on a 6.0, the only real concern is the EGR cooler, and it's done. And it's got a nice one in it. Bulletproof is the best. Let's see. If you come to Tucson to drive it home, first of all, I highly recommend that you have tires put on it before it goes. You're welcome to drive it away without it, but I'm just telling you that the tires look rough, and it's probably going to need some tires to get you anywhere at all, really. So, discounttire.com, Prince and Oracle store. Give them our name. Say Wheel Kinetics sent you. Have a set of tires picked out online. LT 245 75 17s, I believe is what I said. They should be in the, gosh, you should be able to get them probably in the, somewhere in the $600 range, installed on the truck with warranty on the tires a little bit. That way you'll be safe driving, and that's what we want, okay? Secondly, you're gonna pay tax, dock fees on the truck. Dock fees are $250. Let this thing go. That's enough of the 35. Yeah, I don't really feel like getting a ticket. I got my ticket for the year already. Anyway, if you come here, you're going to pay tax and dock fees. Dock fees $250. Taxes are 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. If you're an Arizona resident, our state tax rate is 6.1, so you're going to pay 8.1% tax and a $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate is 3%, you're gonna pay 5% tax and a $250 dock fee. If your state tax rate is 0, like Alaska, you're going to pay 2% tax and a $250 dock fee. If you pay by wire and ship, all you pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it, nothing else. You'll deal with your tax man and your motor vehicle fees when it gets there. You pay by wire, we will notarize the title, sign it off to you, and we'll scan that into your online file, along with the envelope that we mailed it in. Will also be in your file. And you'll also see the title that the insurance company gave us will be in your file. Everything is very upfront, no secrets. Please get your deposit in. Once we have a deposit, we have a deal. We'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it's for sale. Last thing I talk about on all these, whether it's that Hummer, or that King Ranch, or that 05 Lariat, or my Acura that I drive, or this dually, any of these trucks, I say the same thing at the end of every video. I'm not singling this truck out. Ford gave it a warranty. X amount of miles, X amount of years. It's out of both. Why is it out of both? Because they didn't know what would happen after a certain number of miles or a certain number of years. They built it. If they don't know, there's no way we can know what's going to happen to this thing a week after you get it or an hour after you get it. We do know that we know what's wrong with it when it got here, what's not wrong with it now, but we have no idea what's going to be wrong with it tomorrow. So please, 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 if you're risk averse, don't buy our truck, okay? There's still risk. We don't know if an injector is going to go out in a week, if windshield wiper motor is going to go out. We honestly don't know. Just like Ford didn't know. They built it, they didn't know either, okay? So, if you don't like risk, go buy a 2-wheel drive Lariat version of this truck, brand new, and for 3 years and 36 months, you'll be stress-free, and then you can start the stress clock again. It's a heck of a truck. We did the EGR on it, front pads, coolant, oil change. Needs tires. That's about it. All right. Thank you very much for your time.